Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Raul Melendez, and this is MPA580 Legal and Ethical Issues in the Public Sector. In this presentation, I'll be providing an overview of professional ethics in public administration, along with the American Society for Public Administration Code of Ethics. I will then explain a faith based ethical perspective. Next, I will compare both frameworks and apply ethical theory for public administration practices. And finally, I will conclude with key takeaways related to ethical leadership and public trust. For this assignment, I reviewed the Code of Ethics from the American Society for Public Administration. This code establishes ethical standards for public administrators in government and nonprofit settings, emphasizing services to the public, social equity, accountability, and integrity in decision making. In my experience working in corrections and behavioral health, these principles are especially important because decisions directly impact vulnerable populations. As our course textbook author Svara explains in Chapter 5, ethical public administration requires not only following rules, but also actively exercising responsibility and accountability in decision making. For example, Christian ethical principles, these values emphasize compassion, justice, forgiveness, and treating others with dignity while also encouraging helping others and acting with moral responsibility. In a behavioral health setting, these principles often align with how professionals support individuals in crisis. However, unlike professional ethics, faith based ethics are personal and are not formally enforced, which reflects what Savara discussed in Chapter 6 about how personal values influence ethical judgment, but also still be balanced with professional roles. Both frameworks share core values such as fairness, service, and respect for others. The key difference is that professional ethics are formal and must be applied consistently, while faith based ethics are shaped by individuals' beliefs. In this way, professional ethics provide structure, whereas faith based ethics provide personal moral guidance. This ethical theory that best applies here is justice and duty, especially in situations with uncertain outcomes, which connects to the concept of moral luck in principle public administration decision making. As our author Svara highlights in Chapter 5, public administrators must balance duty, responsibility, and ethical judgment, even when outcomes are unpredictable. This reinforces the importance of making fair and consistent decisions despite uncertainty. In conclusion, both professional and faith based ethics influence how decisions are made in public service. Public administration requires structure, ethical guidelines to ensure accountability and fairness. At the same time, personal values help guide decisions in complex real world situations. Our course textbook author Zavar emphasizes that ethical leadership comes from balancing professional responsibility with personal judgment. This ultimately balances is essential for building public trust and delivering effective public service. Here are the references utilized for this presentation. Thank you so much for watching.